Today we're going to talk all about purposefully saving. Hey everyone, I'm Justin Spaulding. Thanks for tuning in to the 8th episode of Ballin with Spauldin. If you could please share this video with people who you know that want to be millionaires. Let's create a wealth building community. Please comment, please subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts, leave your questions, give this thing a thumbs up, and let's get rolling into the show. And I've dropped this phrase before, and I think that some people might not know why or what purposefully saving means and why you would do it. And really, purposefully saving for me really means, I've got an intent to invest this money and put this money to work so that I can, my money will work for me. And when you are purposefully saving, you know that you're saving for a reason. The intent is there. And what it allows you to do is it makes sure, number one, I think it really makes sure that you're not going to get sidetracked. And when a shiny object comes calling, whether it's a car or a huge vacation or a house, you're going to be able to not touch that money that you've been putting aside to invest. And so really come up with a purpose of why you want to save that money and what you are going to do with it. Whether it's start your own business, start an investment, start buying real estate, whatever it might be for you, that's for you to decide what it is for you, right? But by purposely saving, this is something else that, for people who really want to get going, all right, purposefully save. You're going to have, if your savings is at zero, it might take you a while, obviously, to save up $20,000, $40,000, $100,000 or more to go out and invest in something like a real estate property or a business that you want to start. And so purposefully saving is also going to give you the time to really learn and hone in on the craft that you're going to be investing with. Because you should never, that you're going to be investing in. You should never just blindly throw your money at something. You should really understand where your money's going and how the project that you're investing in works. So read books on people that have came before you and are doing what you want to do. Read how-to books, and not all of them are great, but I think you're going to be able to sort things out. And when you read enough of the how-to books, you're going to know what's legit and what's not legit. And you even learn things from the crappy books. You learn things from the good books. There's a golden nugget in everything that you read. Another thing that purposefully saving does is you're saving for a purpose. So, on top of gaining knowledge through reading, you want to start gaining knowledge through actions. And this allows you to find a mentor or somebody who, so once again, I use the real estate analogy all the time because that's where I'm at. But someone who wants to do stuff with real estate, they should probably find someone who's already buying and operating real estate so that they can maybe work for them a little bit and pick their brain. Someone that is going to mentor you is a lot more likely to mentor you if you can also add value to what they're doing because they're busy, right? So if you can find a mentor and say, look, I'll help you go paint the walls. I'll help you, go collect rent money. I'll help you do showings. So when you can do that and make money, working for someone that's your mentor, that'll give you knowledge so that when the time comes for you to write the check to invest, you're going to be ready to go. You're going to understand it. You're going to have some experience, and that's powerful. Experience is very powerful to have, and having gone through the actions before, it will just accelerate your return on your investment. To identify that you're purposefully saving is a huge step to getting to where you want to be, because I see a lot of people who call entrepreneurs or certain people who have money or are looking for success, they call them greedy or money hungry or whatever it might be. But in reality, by purposefully saving and investing, you're usually less money hungry than a person with a salary. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people out there who have pointed fingers at me or said bad things about me and that I'm money hungry, even though they're the person that they might have a job for security. And when they rack up $5,000, they would rather spend it in going to Las Vegas or just continue to clinch and hold on to the money than investing it. So what I'm trying to say is when you're purposefully saving, don't be that person that just clinches onto it, right? You got to be able to let that money go and realize that you are probably taking a little bit of a risk, but in order to start making more money and live the lifestyle that you want to live, you got to be able to let that money go. So by purposefully saving, you've identified what you want to invest in, and once you have accrued enough money, say $100,000, you're fine with writing a $100,000 check to invest. You're not gonna get scared or be a worrywart about that money, if that makes sense. Another thing, purposely saving. I say purposely saving because we want money to go to work for you, but at the same time, you don't ever want to just invest money just to invest money. So you'd rather have $75,000, $150,000, $300,000, $500,000 sitting in your bank account than just going and picking an investment because you think once you hit $100,000, that money's got to be working for you. The worst thing you can do is just throw your money at some investment because you think it's got to be working for you. So by purposefully saving, once again, that's going to give you the time to learn about your thing, to maybe for example, if you're just starting out and maybe by now you started saving 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you got $80,000 now. Well, in today's real estate market, it's hard to go out and find a good deal because things are going for such high prices, or you can't even find anything unless you build stuff. So your advantage right now to starting your purposefully saving journey or to continue purposely saving is you have time for the market to go down, because the market always is like kind of a roller coaster, and we're kind of getting towards maybe upper end in like the real estate market. So that's okay right now if you can't find a deal. There's nothing wrong with saving more money so that when the market does crash or go down a little bit, take a little bit of a dip, you can then go out and find some really good deals. And if you have $300,000 in your hands, then you're going to be happy that you have that in your savings so that you can go take advantage of some great deals. Once you purposely save and you think you find a great deal, don't be scared and don't clinch onto that money and don't fear. You gotta let that thing go. You gotta write the check and you gotta let that stuff go to work for you. So thank you very much for tuning in to the 8th episode of Ballin with Spauldin. I definitely appreciate all your time and attention that you've been giving the show.